Signing up for Pocketsmith gives you access to one of the most powerful forecasting engines in personal finance. But with multiple Pocketsmith pricing tiers sitting between you and that clarity, which one actually makes sense for how you manage your money? Well, I tested each feature inside each plan to find the sweet spot that balances deep automation with serious long-term planning. Plus, I found a way to get it for a fraction of the advertised cost. Let's break it all down. But wait, before we jump into the details of Pocketsmith's pricing to see which plan fits you best, and more importantly how to actually get it without paying the full price, let's actually get one thing crystal clear right up front. Who is this platform actually built for in the first place? Well, Pocketsmith is for the individual or household that wants that deep, forward-looking control over their finances. We're talking about planners, the kind of people who get genuine satisfaction from mapping out their financial future years in advance. It's for those freelancers whose income fluctuates month to month and who needs to know if they can survive a slow quarter. The strongest suit of Pocketsmith has always been the long-term cash flow forecasting combined with the detailed budgeting and bank syncing. So while most apps show you where you've been, this one shows you your financial future years down the road. It appeals to its target users by prioritizing clarity, automation, and powerful projections over dead simple simplicity. But for all of that, don't just take my word for it. Here's one reviewer who's been using the platform extensively, and he broke it down really well. He said that as a UK user, the best points about Pocketsmith are pretty specific. He mentioned that for bank feeds, it's far and away the best app he's used, and he's tried a bunch. He also pointed out that it links with investment accounts as well as ordinary bank accounts, which is not something that every budgeting app can do. He also noted that visually it's really attractive, which matters more than we like to admit when you're staring at your finances every day. He specifically called out the use of rules to automate transactions as very useful and a major time saver. So that review tells us something pretty important. The people who stick with Pocketsmith are the ones who want depth. They want automation that actually works. They want to see the full picture, including investments. These are not those casual users, these are committed investors. So if you're the detailed-oriented planner who's hit a wall with simpler apps and you're ready to see your money through a professional-grade lens, then Pocketsmith is absolutely for you. Alright, now that we know exactly who this tool is built for, let's get into the actual Pocketsmith pricing breakdown and what you get for your money at each level. And I'll be straight with you, this is where things get a bit interesting, because Pocketsmith's subscription isn't just about unlocking more features, it's about unlocking more time, more accounts, more forecasting power, and it's totally a different way of thinking about value. So let's start with the entry point, which is the free plan. Now, Pocketsmith refers to this as for the casual budgeter, and honestly, that's pretty accurate. With the free plan, you get manual imports only, no automatic bank feeds, you get 2 dashboards, 12 budgets, 2 accounts total, and a 6-month projection window. It's basically a test drive. You can get a feel for the interface, play with the calendar view, and see if the methodology clicks for you. But if you want the real power, you're gonna need one of the paid tiers. Which brings us to the foundation plan. This is where Pocketsmith pricing starts to make more sense for most individuals. You get automatic bank feeds, email support, and you can connect up to 6 banks from one country. You also unlock 6 dashboards, a 10-year projection window, and unlimited accounts and budgets. 10 years of forecasting is no joke. That's enough to plan some major life events, like buying a house, having kids, switching careers, a lot more too. Alright, next we have the Flourish plan. So Pocketsmith refers to this plan as for the household CFO, and I kinda like that phrasing. This plan gives you everything in foundation, but also bumps you up to 18 connected banks from all countries, 18 dashboards, and a massive 30-year projection window. 30 years. That's not just budgeting anymore, that is legacy planning. So yeah, this plan is for people managing multi-currency households, maybe with international accounts, or maybe even for folks who just want to see their entire financial trajectory from here to retirement. And finally, the top tier on the whole list is the Fortune plan. This is for the financial expert. And with this plan, you get access to unlimited everything. Unlimited connected banks from unlimited countries, unlimited dashboards, unlimited accounts and budgets, and priority email support on top. And you get 60 years of projection, which is honestly wild to think about. That is planning for multiple generations at that point. Now, across all of these paid plans, you get some seriously powerful features. We're talking about the calendar view that lets you organize your money by day, see upcoming bills, check your expected balance for any given date, and more. The reporting tools give you cash flow statements showing both historical and future values. You can also organize transactions with custom categories, labels, notes, even attachments. And there's the budgeting tool, with which you can share your journey with a partner or family member by securely inviting them into your account with advisor access. One user who really understood the value of this platform put it this way. He said he used to use MS Money, which dates him quite a bit, but he switched to Pocketsmith and said that it's a world apart. He noted that Pocketsmith syncs seamlessly with 6 of his account feeds. He called it the best app he's ever used as a quasi-real-time aggregator. He also highlighted the calendar function, which shows future balances and transactions, saying that it has become indispensable for him. And he also said that the budget function helps him keep on track at a glance. So I think that kind of feedback tells me that the features aren't just checkboxes on a website, they're actively changing how people interact with their money on a daily basis. So after breaking down all of the Pocketsmith pricing tiers and walking through some of the features, we're going to get to the million-dollar question, is it actually worth it, or is it overpriced? Well, if you're the planner who wants to see the future, who wants to model out different scenarios, who probably gets a kick out of watching your net worth project forward 30 years, then I do think this tool is worth every penny. There's genuinely nothing else on the market that does long-term forecasting this well. One user put it perfectly in a Reddit thread. He said that after further evaluation, he's paying for Pocketsmith. He took some time off over the holidays, spent 10 days straight diving into everything, and said that there's nothing that can even compare. He called it the adult version of Mint. So that's the kind of enthusiasm you only get from a tool that genuinely transforms how you manage and optimize your finances. And, as a bonus, we've partnered with Pocketsmith to actually secure the highest verified discount currently available for our viewers. This is a pretty special offer that gives you access to their complete range of plans at a fraction of the standard cost. So, getting this deal is really straightforward. Just click the link I've placed in the video description below and sign up immediately. You won't regret it.